2026 Michigan DMV Permit Test 2343 questions and complete answers. Question 1. If you need to drive in foggy weather. Option A. Turn on your low beam headlights. Option B. Turn on your hazard lights. Option C. It is okay to drive at the maximum speed limit. Option D. Do not drive at a speed above 10 miles per hour. The correct answer is option A. Turn on your low beam headlights. Explanation. You are required to use your headlights during the day when visibility is reduced to 500 feet or less. When you first turn on your headlights, be sure they are adjusted to the low beam setting. Using high beams in fog or rain will cause the light to reflect back into your eyes, lowering visibility even more. Question 2. What do speed limit signs indicate? Option A. Potential driving speeds for the area. Option B. The maximum or minimum speed that is legally allowed to be driven. Option C. The speed drivers should drive in heavy traffic. Option D. The speed drivers should drive under poor conditions. The correct answer is option B. The maximum or minimum speed that is legally allowed to be driven. Explanation. Speed limit signs indicate the maximum or minimum safe speed that is allowed to be driven on a roadway. The maximum limits are for ideal conditions and you must reduce your speed when conditions require it. Question 3. A driver should be extra alert to motorcyclists, bicyclists and pedestrians because Option A. They are difficult to see in traffic. Option B. They obey different traffic laws than larger motor vehicles. Option C. They always have the right of way. Option D. They don't have rear view mirrors. The correct answer is option A. They are difficult to see in traffic. Explanation. In many collisions with motorcycles, bicycles and pedestrians, drivers reported that they were looking but still did not see the smaller vehicle or pedestrian. These can be more difficult to spot in traffic than passenger vehicles because they are smaller, may move faster, and have less noticeable lighting. To prevent collisions with these smaller and less protected road users, drivers should always be alert to the presence of motorcycles, bikes and pedestrians. Question 4. What is a no zone? Option A. A designated no passing zone. Option B. A one-way traffic area. Option C. The blind spot of a large vehicle. Option D. An area designated for motor vehicles. The correct answer is option C. The blind spot of a large vehicle. Explanation. No zones are the large blind spots around trucks and other large vehicles. Drivers of smaller vehicles should avoid lingering in no zones. Question 5. When two vehicles enter an intersection from different highways at the same time, which vehicle must yield the right of way? Option A. Either one. Option B. The vehicle on the left. Option C. The vehicle on the right. Option D. Neither. The correct answer is option B. The vehicle on the left. Explanation. At intersections that are controlled by signs or signals and at intersections that are uncontrolled, the driver on the left must yield the right of way to the driver on the right when two vehicles arrive to the intersection at the same time. Question 6. If your car starts to skid, turn your steering wheel. Option A. To keep the front wheels straight. Option B. In the direction you want the vehicle to go. Option C. In the opposite direction of the skid. Option D. In any direction. It doesn't matter. The correct answer is option B. In the direction you want the vehicle to go. Explanation. If your vehicle goes into a skid, you should turn the steering wheel in the direction you want the vehicle to go. As soon as the vehicle begins to straighten out, turn the steering wheel back the other way. Question 7. When using a roundabout, drivers should Option A. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. Option B. Yield to entering traffic. Option C. Drive in a clockwise direction. Option D. Start in the middle of the roundabout. The correct answer is option A. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. Explanation. A roundabout is a circular intersection that usually does not include a traffic signal and flows in a counterclockwise direction around the central island. Motorists must enter from the right, yielding to traffic already in the roundabout, and follow the circle to the right until the desired roadway is reached. Question 8. When in a travel lane on the roadway, Option A. You may stop to drop off passengers. Option B. You may stop to look up an address. Option C. You may make a U-turn or back up if you get on the wrong entrance ramp of the freeway. Option D. Don't stop for any reason. Keep moving until you can safely pull off the road. The correct answer is option D. Don't stop for any reason. Keep moving until you can safely pull off the road. Explanation. You should not stop in a travel lane for any reason. Instead, keep moving until you can safely pull off of the road. If you miss your turn or exit, do not back up. Go to the next turn or exit or where you can safely turn around. Question 9. You are driving up a hill and are approaching a heavy truck from the rear. You should know that. Option A. The truck may be traveling at a speed slower than the posted speed limit. Option B. You may not be able to safely pass the truck. Option C. You may not be able to legally pass the truck. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation. Drivers must be aware that large vehicles often travel at a speed slower than the posted speed limit, especially when driving on an incline, and should use caution when approaching a large vehicle from the rear. When on a hill with limited visibility, it is unlawful to pass another vehicle. Question 10. This is a blank sign. Option A. Stop. Option B. Wrong way. Option C. Yield. Option D. Do not enter. The correct answer is option C. Yield. Explanation. This triangular sign is a yield sign. When you see this sign, you must slow down to check for traffic and yield the right of way to pedestrians and approaching cross traffic. Stop only if it is necessary to do so. Question 11. An intersection has no traffic signs or signals. You arrive at the same time as a vehicle to your right. You should. Option A. Speed up and get through the intersection. Option B. Slow down and yield to the vehicle on your right. Option C. Drive into the intersection and make the other vehicle stop. Option D. Honk your horn and drive through the intersection. The correct answer is option B. Slow down and yield to the vehicle on your right. Explanation. When two vehicles arrive to an uncontrolled intersection at the same time, the vehicle on the right has the right of way. Once the vehicle on the right has safely passed through the intersection, the other driver may proceed. Question 12. To prepare for anything coming up on the road ahead, you should. Option A. Continually scan the entire road and all roadsides. Option B. Stare straight ahead at all times. Option C. Drive with your left foot resting lightly on the brake pedal. Option D. Maintain focus toward the middle of the road. The correct answer is option A. Continually scan the entire road and all roadsides. Explanation. Your ability to handle dangerous traffic situations depends largely on searching for and identifying problems before meeting them. Looking far ahead of your vehicle does not mean you should simply stare at the center of the road. You need to continually scan the entire road, including the sides of the road. Question 13. Downward-facing triangular signs. Option A. Indicate school zones. Option B. Tell drivers to yield. Option C. Indicate construction zones. Option D. Indicate railroad crossings. The correct answer is option B. Tell drivers to yield. Explanation. Downward-facing triangular signs usually indicate that drivers should yield. Once the road is clear of traffic or pedestrians and it is safe to do so, drivers may proceed. Question 14. When changing lanes, you should. Option A. Rely on your mirrors. Option B. Begin signaling as you move into the next lane. Option C. Signal at least 500 feet before your lane change when driving on residential streets. Option D. Always check your blind spot. The correct answer is option D. Always check your blind spot. Explanation. Other cars and motorcycles are often hidden in a vehicle's blind spot, so be sure to glance over your shoulder before you begin a lane change. Begin signaling 100 feet before changing lanes or turning in a residential area. Signal 5 seconds in advance when changing lanes on a freeway. Question 15. While backing, you should. Option A. Rely only on your mirrors. Option B. Flash your lights. Option C. Open your door to see if it is safe to proceed. Option D. Turn your head and look through the rear window. The correct answer is option D. Turn your head and look through the rear window. Explanation. When intending to back up, always check behind your vehicle before getting in. Children and small objects are difficult to see from the driver's seat. While backing, turn your head so you can see through the rear window. Do not depend only on your mirrors or sensors. Question 16. Night driving can be more difficult than driving during the day because option A. Cars overheat more quickly at night. Option B. Visibility is reduced in the dark. Option C. It is more likely to be raining at night. Option D. You are more likely to encounter a motorcycle at night. The correct answer is option B. Visibility is reduced in the dark. Explanation. At night, your field of vision is reduced. To make sure you are able to react to hazards on the roadway, always use appropriate headlights. Drive slowly enough that you are able to stop within the distance that you can see ahead. Question 17. You may park or stop along the shoulder of the freeway. Option A. As long as you turn on your four-way emergency flashers. Option B. If no part of your vehicle is on the road. Option C. If you need to look at a map for directions. Option D. Only if you have an emergency. The correct answer is option D. Only if you have an emergency. Explanation. It is prohibited to park on the shoulder of a freeway except in an emergency. Question 18. Regulatory signs. Option A. Are placed in every location where there is a present danger. Option B. Indicate what a driver must or must not do. Option C. Are diamond-shaped in yellow or green. Option D. May warn drivers that they are approaching a school zone. The correct answer is option B. Indicate what a driver must or must not do. Explanation. Regulatory signs are often rectangular and white with black markings and are used to indicate what things a driver must or must not do in a designated area. They may display speed limits, prohibit passing or turning, or clarify any other driving regulation. Question 19. You may not park within blank of a railroad crossing. Option A. 100 feet. Option B. 75 feet. Option C. 50 feet. Option D. 150 feet. The correct answer is option C. 50 feet. Explanation. Drivers should not park within 50 feet of a railroad crossing. Drivers should only park where it is legal to do so and where other drivers can clearly see their stopped vehicle. Question 20. Signaling your intentions before turning, changing lanes, or driving away from a curb. Option A. Is necessary only if other traffic is present. Option B. Is a good driving habit and is required by law. Option C. Is necessary only during the maneuver, not before. Option D. Is not necessary if the maneuver is done slowly. The correct answer is option B. Is a good driving habit and is required by law. Explanation. When changing lanes or turning, signal your intentions well in advance. The law requires that you signal for at least 100 feet before you move your vehicle to the right or left. Before pulling away from a curb, always signal to inform passing drivers of your intentions. Question 21. Drivers who have consumed alcohol before getting behind the wheel. Option A. Are always aware of the risks they are taking. Option B. Do not have sufficient control over their bodies and minds or the vehicles being driven. Option C. Are better drivers because they are more careful than sober drivers. Option D. Have quicker reaction times. The correct answer is option B. Do not have sufficient control over their bodies and minds or the vehicles being driven. Explanation. Alcohol is a depressant that negatively affects judgment, vision, concentration, understanding of reality, and reaction time. It is never safe to consume alcohol in any amount before getting behind the wheel of a car. Question 22. What are the colors of warning signs indicating upcoming hazards? Option A. Black letters or symbols on a white background. Option B. Black letters or symbols on a yellow background. Option C. White letters or symbols on a blue background. Option D. White letters or symbols on a green background. The correct answer is option B. Black letters or symbols on a yellow background. Explanation. Warning signs that indicate approaching hazards are usually yellow with black lettering or symbols. Warning signs in work zones are orange with black lettering or symbols. Question 23. To change lanes you should: Option A, check your mirrors and signal, then change lanes. Option B, signal, check your mirrors, check your blind spot in the direction you plan to move, then change lanes. Option C, signal, check your mirrors and change lanes. Option D, signal and change lanes. The correct answer is option B. Signal, check your mirrors, check your blind spot in the direction you plan to move, then change lanes. Explanation: before changing lanes, you should activate your turn signal in the appropriate direction and check your rear view and side mirrors. Look over your shoulder in the direction you plan to move in order to check your blind spot, and check the far lane to be sure no one else is trying to enter the same lane as you. Change lanes when you are sure it is safe to do so. Question 24. Which of the following statements is true? Option A, signal at least 100 feet before changing lanes to pass and ensure there is no oncoming traffic. Option B, use your mirrors and look over your left shoulder to check your blind spot when passing to the left. Option C, when passing, wait until you can see both headlights of the passed car in your rearview mirror before returning to your original lane. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation: when passing, you must always signal at least 100 feet in advance of your lane change. Always check behind you in your mirrors and look over your shoulder to check your blind spot. Wait until you can see both headlights of the passed car in your rearview mirror before returning to your original lane. Question 25. If two drivers arrive at the same time to a four-way intersection controlled by stop signs. Option A, the driver on the right has the right-of-way. Option B, the driver on the left has the right-of-way. Option C, one driver may continue driving without stopping. Option D, one driver should honk to indicate that they are giving up the right-of-way. The correct answer is option A. The driver on the right has the right-of-way. Explanation: yield the right-of-way to the driver on your right at a four-way intersection if you both arrive to the intersection at the same time. You may then proceed when it is safe to do so. Question 26. If you're going to turn left onto a one-way street, you should complete the turn into: Option A, the right lane. Option B, the lane closest to your previous lane. Option C, either lane. Option D, neither lane. The correct answer is option B, the lane closest to your previous lane. Explanation: you should always turn from the lane that is closest to the direction you want to go. Turn into the lane closest to your previous lane. Question 27. Which of the following must you obey over the other three? Option A, a steady red light. Option B, a police officer. Option C, a stop sign. Option D, a flashing red light. The correct answer is option B, a police officer. Explanation: directions given by traffic officers take precedence over signs, signals, and pavement markings. People authorized to direct traffic include police officers, fire police, highway work area flag persons, and school crossing persons. Question 28. A stop sign is shaped like a N. Option A, rectangle. Option B, square. Option C, circle. Option D, octagon. The correct answer is option D, octagon. Explanation: an octagonal shape is used only for stop signs. All 8-sided signs tell drivers to come to a complete stop before proceeding. Question 29. When you see other drivers around you acting or reacting in anger. Option A, don't make eye contact. Option B, don't react with hand gestures. Option C, distance yourself from the situation. Option D, all of these. The correct answer is option D, all of these. Explanation: when other drivers are behaving angrily, you should take action to physically and mentally distance yourself from the situation. Avoid making eye contact with them or making body movements or gestures that could provoke them. Slow down, move over, or do whatever you safely can to put yourself out of danger. Question 30. You are driving in the right lane of a multi-lane highway and want to move into the left lane. You should: Option A, look in your rearview mirror for traffic behind you before changing lanes. Option B, look over your left shoulder for traffic in your blind spot before changing lanes. Option C. Look in your side mirror for traffic and turn on your directional signal. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation. Before changing lanes, you should always verify that there are no other vehicles in the lane you want to enter by checking your mirrors and looking over your shoulder in the direction you plan to move. You should signal every time you change lanes. Question 31. If a vehicle using high beams comes toward you, you should look toward blank of the road. Option A. Either side. Option B. The center. Option C. The right side. Option D. The left side. The correct answer is option C. The right side. Explanation. If a vehicle approaching you is using its high beams and fails to dim them, you should glance toward the right side of the road. This will keep you from being blinded by the other vehicle's headlights and will allow you to see well enough to stay on your course until the vehicle passes. Question 32. When driving on roads that may be slippery. Option A. Always drive at the maximum speed limit. Option B. Use cruise control to maintain a steady speed. Option C. Reduce your following distance. Option D. Do not make any sudden changes in speed or direction. The correct answer is option D. Do not make any sudden changes in speed or direction. Explanation. You should avoid making any sudden changes in speed or direction when driving on a slippery surface. Reduce your speed on slippery roads and do not use cruise control. Question 33. What can you do to avoid the need to make emergency stops while driving in traffic? Option A. Honk your horn to make others aware of your presence. Option B. Look ahead and maintain a safe following distance. Option C. Drive in the right lane only. Option D. Drive more slowly than the flow of traffic. The correct answer is option B. Look ahead and maintain a safe following distance. Explanation. Keeping a safe following distance will enable you to react to an upcoming problem without the need for emergency stop, which could cause a driver behind you to crash into the back of your vehicle. Question 34. A flashing red traffic signal at an intersection has the same requirements as Option A. A slow sign. Option B. A yield sign. Option C. A stop sign. Option D. An intersection sign. The correct answer is option C. A stop sign. Explanation. When approaching a flashing red signal, you must stop and yield to all traffic that does not have to stop. Question 35. You experience an incident at work that has left you feeling angry. When you get to your car, you should Option A. Play the radio loudly so you won't think about it. Option B. Drive fast on the interstate to let off steam. Option C. Take a few minutes to cool off before you begin your drive home. Option D. Stop at your favorite bar and have a few drinks before driving home. The correct answer is option C. Take a few minutes to cool off before you begin your drive home. Explanation. Persons who are upset, angry, or otherwise distracted by their emotions should take time to cool off before driving a car. Taking out frustrations or anger while driving is exercising very poor judgment and is very dangerous to both the driver and others on the road. Question 36. City driving is more dangerous than expressway driving because of the Option A. Lower speed limits. Option B. Narrow driving lanes. Option C. Cross traffic and pedestrians. Option D. Worse road conditions in bad weather. The correct answer is option C. Cross traffic and pedestrians. Explanation. Crashes at intersections result in more fatalities and serious injuries than on any other portion of the road. You should always be alert for vehicles and pedestrians, including those that may disregard a traffic signal or other traffic control device. Question 37. A slow-moving vehicle emblem is Option A. A rectangular red sign. Option B. A circular green sign. Option C. A diamond-shaped yellow sign. Option D. A triangular orange sign. The correct answer is option D. A triangular orange sign. Explanation. The slow-moving vehicle symbol is a reflective orange triangle. Expect vehicles using this emblem to be driving at speeds of 25 miles per hour or slower. Question 38. Consuming which of the following substances may impair your ability to drive safely and may result in an arrest for driving under the influence of intoxicants? DUI. Option A, beer, wine, and other liquor. Option B, controlled substances such as illegal drugs or prescription medicines. Option C, inhalants such as glue or paint. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation. A wide variety of intoxicants can impair your ability to drive. These include all types of alcoholic beverages, illegal drugs, inhalants, and many legal medications, both prescription and over-the-counter. Question 39. When you drive through an area where children are playing, you should expect them. Option A, to know when it is safe to cross the street. Option B, to stop at the curb before crossing the street. Option C, to run out in front of you without looking. Option D, not to cross the street unless they are with an adult. The correct answer is option C, to run out in front of you without looking. Explanation. You should always reduce your speed and use extra caution when children are in the vicinity. They may fail to understand the danger and may run out in front of you without looking. Question 40. When traveling on a multi-lane roadway with traffic moving in opposite directions, how should drivers use the shared center lanes? Option A, to pass other vehicles. Option B, to slow down or stop before turning left. Option C, as a through traffic lane when traffic is moving too slowly. Option D, as a parking lane. The correct answer is option B, to slow down or stop before turning left. Explanation. The only time a vehicle should enter the center lane is at a point where the vehicle will have time to slow down or stop in order to make a safe left turn maneuver. The center lane should never be used as a passing lane or as a through traffic lane. Question 41. Signs indicating areas of public recreation are: Option A, orange. Option B, red. Option C, green. Option D, brown. The correct answer is option D, brown. Explanation. Signs that are brown indicate areas of cultural and historical significance or of public recreation. They can be a helpful resource when traveling in unfamiliar locations. Question 42. How can you lower the risk of hydroplaning? Option A, do not speed when the roads are wet. Option B, use tires with proper air pressure. Option C, replace tires with bad tread. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation. Hydroplaning happens when a vehicle glides on top of a thin layer of water between its tires and the road. Tires with low air pressure or bad tread can increase the risk of hydroplaning. Speeding also increases the risk. Question 43. You want to turn left at an intersection. The light is green but oncoming traffic is heavy. You should: Option A, use the next intersection. Option B, wait at the crosswalk for traffic to clear. Option C, wait in the center of the intersection for traffic to clear. Option D, take the right of way since you have a green light. The correct answer is option C, wait in the center of the intersection for traffic to clear. Explanation. When making a left turn where there is approaching traffic, you must wait for the approaching traffic to go through before you turn. You may enter the intersection to prepare for your left turn if the light is green and no other vehicle ahead of you plans to make a left turn.